Good morning. This is Donna Crowley, the Happy Hippie. I'm happy because I'm in my studio. It's been a challenging several weeks getting down here and just getting in here with the buttery mud is a victory in itself. So today, turn the wheel off for a minute after I've cleaned it. Today I'm gonna make a plate while I talk to you. Now remember, my videos are not about technique so much as they are about just having a place where I can share my heart. So clay's been wedged. It's 2 pounds of clay, and I've been commissioned to make a plate. Plates are not my favorite thing to do, and the reason is it takes a lot of clay. 2 pounds of clay is quite a bit of clay, which takes a lot of effort on the neck and the shoulders, and there is so much potential for it to crack. I don't have a lot of experience with plates, but I know the technique, and so I'll make a plate. So first thing we do, we throw it onto the center of the wheel. Get it on there. Okay. Now we get to get messy, right? We got some friends going through some difficult seasons right now. I try to remind them it's a season. It's not the final chapter. And the difficulty they walk through is producing character in them. They don't want to hear that. I don't either when I'm going through difficulty. So I basically just keep telling them I believe in them, because it's true. There's something inside of all of us that has the strength of 40 humans. Seriously, we just don't always believe it. I'm not satisfied this is centered yet, so I'm going to bring it up just a little bit, because if I don't have it centered to start with, then it's just going to keep getting more and more out of sync. So I wasn't really planning on taking this up, but my heart is telling me to do it now, so I'll do it. And like I said, sometimes when we're cooperating with the clay, it's work. And right now my neck and shoulders can feel it a little bit. This clay is not the most fresh. I haven't been to the wheel in a while, so I haven't been using my clay up as quickly. As you can see, I'm bringing it up a little bit, but I've got a ways to go. Because what this does is this gets the wobble out. This effort is so worth it when we want to see the success in the end. Okay, so I brought the clay up. This is about the height that I would bring it up for doing a vase. But since I'm doing a plate, I have to bring it back down, which seems counterproductive, but seriously, in the end, I'll appreciate having that quiet, shorter cylinder to work with to make a plate. So, seasons of life, pain and difficulty, working through loss. These are all things that are part of what adds to our glory and our greatness. And unfortunately, without pain, we cannot appreciate the days that are more satisfying. I've dealt with chronic pain for a number of years. I'm getting better at getting to the root of what's causing it and what exacerbates it. a hairline fractured my lower 2 vertebrae in my back when I was 17. So that trauma was something I had to deal with. Fortunately, I found some relief from that with acupuncture. My neck and shoulder pain is probably more from what I'm telling myself about my life. Tensing up. Oh, I felt it when I did that. Oh, bad, bad. So, learning to tell yourself things that are healthy and things that will get us to cooperate with what's going on in our lives. I use the word cooperate so much. Even when my kids were little, I'd say, let's try to have the spirit of cooperation around here. I didn't want them to think that mommy's way is the highway, mommy's way or the highway, but mommies are wise. And if we all work together to get something done and not fuss about it so much, we can enjoy our lives together more outside of those difficult things. And I mentioned the word character before too. And hard work and persevering through a difficult season builds character. Whether we like it or not, it does. And we're always a better person for it. Well, I'm still not getting this cylinder it's not wobbling around so much, but I got an issue with depth and stuff, so I'm gonna give it a good old, you're not gonna like seeing me grimace through this, so just be patient. Okay, we're gonna get this, put a little bit of elbow grease into this. Oh, I got a wobble again, but I think I can push it back into place. Okay. Now, that's better! Yay! There's a little wobble, but not bad. I'm not going to push it in so much that I have to push it back down again. Although that will make a nice rim because it's a little thicker on the edge. So I was commissioned to do about a 9-inch plate. So I just grabbed this 9-inch paper plate out of my cupboard. That'll give me the gauge I need, how far I'm going to go out. And since the clay shrinks by, I believe it's 11%. That's what I usually go by. So I'll go out to 10 inches and then expect it to come back, and then I'll have at least a 9-inch plate. And then I'll be able to glaze on it the specific phrases that was requested for this. I'm excited that people are hearing about hippie pots and they want specific items done for specific reasons. Not so excited about doing a plate. Okay, so the next thing I do is I'm just going to cooperate with the clay. The molecules are all going in the same direction, right? So I want to cooperate with it and bring it out so that I have consistency, and I'm not bringing out the grog by putting too much water in it. Okay. All right, now let's see where it's at. That was just one, that would be one pull if we were going up, but it's a plate, so the pull, it actually becomes a push. See? Fun things that you learn when you watch a hippie, right? Okay, we're at about 9 inches now. Woohoo! I've got plenty of rim left here that I won't purposely worry about cracking. There's always that potential. I'll start in the middle again. Okay, so it's a little higher in the middle too. So I'm going to give it a little bit of pressure. I'm going to look at the plate, look at what direction I'm going. Sort of like when you're driving, you won't want to look in the rear view mirror and see where you've been. Such is life, right? We want to look where we're going. Well, that's looking pretty good. Maybe I like plates a little better than I thought I did. Actually, what I really like to make, because it's so much fun to market it, is hippie stones. So it's a plate similar to this, but I would leave it thick. I wouldn't trim the bottom and such, and I would leave it all flat. and it's for baking in the oven, for making pizza stone. You know, it's a pizza stone, but I call it a hippie stone. So that's pretty exciting. All right, I got a little wobble. I got to work on that. So here, I'll wet my fingers. I don't want to bring out the grog. Too much water will bring out all that sand that's there in the clay for stability. The more